everyone, this is Amanita. Welcome to this pick-a-pile reading. So in this video, we're doing guidance on your path. So we have 3 piles this time. Please take your time to choose your pile, or your multiple piles is fine. The timestamps are going to be in the description. So for our first pile, we have an Amethyst. And the second pile, this is Cryolite. And in the third pile, this is blue Barite. So thank you everyone for watching this video. Please leave me a comment and Hello everyone who chose the Amethyst pile. So let's see what messages for your path at this time. So we have Emerald. Your sweetness is your richness. Your heart is repairing, all is healed, resolution now. So at this time, you may be going through a process of healing or rejuvenating in some way, whether that is physically, mentally. I do feel like this is emotionally, that you're someone who's very empathetic and kind, and you've been going through a process of healing and refilling your own cup at this time. Or healing is coming to a completion in some manner. You've been going through some sort of transformation in terms of your kind of heart and emotions. You may have had to cut it off with a lot of people. And as it says, your sweetness is your richness. Your kindness is very valuable. You're someone who's very kind and empathetic. Releasing, so we have more releasing right now on your path. You're doing a lot of releasing. You're getting rid of things that are just draining you, because you are someone who's very empathetic. So it's important to kind of pay attention to who is around you and who you're allowing into your space, and making sure you're not having people who are just draining your energy around you, or giving your energy away to things that aren't serving you really. So this is about transforming and having more freedom in your life, where you're able to be in this more joyful and free expression. Purification, spiritual cleansing, letting go. A lot of things that you're letting go of, probably a lot of people, but it's helping you to become more free in your life. It's helping you to be more lighthearted, bringing more joy into your life, allowing more space into your life for more to come in for you. Owl, keeper of light. So this is a time where you are very secluded. You may feel very alone, maybe because you are getting rid of a lot of people in your life right now who just weren't serving you in your life anymore, who just were becoming a drain on your energy. So this is a time to really take to reflect on what is helpful for you and what isn't. What do you want to put your energy into, and what do you not need anymore? What do you need to release? What is true for you within? What does your heart want? Looking at the light within you and your own wisdom, and not really listening to what other people are telling you outside of yourself right now. It's about relying on yourself and knowing that your sweetness is your richness, and not just giving that sweetness to anyone, and knowing who is worthy of receiving that from you, because it's your richness, it's your value, it's really something that is that you offer to people that is very fulfilling to them. It gives them a lot of energy. It's rejuvenating. Your sweetness is rejuvenating to people, and it's important that you're not just giving it to anyone. So we have higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So we have more hermit energy coming in, where it's really time to go within and seek your own freedom within. We have a lot of wings coming in here, and this is about flying and soaring and angelic energy. This is a bird, their wise energy, rising up again, flying now. Because you've had a lot of experiences, probably with people who hurt your heart a lot, and you're really having at this time to go within and to heal and to take time to yourself and know what you truly want in your life, and to integrate these experiences within so that you don't make the same mistakes that you made in the past, and to just learn from what has occurred and not go back to anything of that manner, and knowing like how much you're worth in your life, how much your sweetness is worth. And connecting with people who, I'm seeing connecting with your like soul tribe, your soul family, people who really get you, people who are a lot like you. What you're doing is work that is going to be beneficial for you forever. This is something that's you've probably had to do over and over again too. It's probably something a process that you're familiar with actually. So you kind of, a lot of you might kind of know what's occurring right now in this process, where you've had to have things where you've had to let yourself loose, you've had to let yourself, and I mean, it's really like not allowing yourself to be talked down to, and not allowing people to try to take advantage of you or get the best of you, and to just take the higher road and take the higher path and soar above that. And connect with people who actually care for you and who honor your sweetness. You're very empathetic and intuitive, and I feel a lot of time you see people's heart, and that is why you kind of get yourself in situations where you end up being hurt, because you give so much away, because you see someone's soul and you really see the best in people. You really can see the light in people, and you have this understanding that we all are connected. So it's like really hard for you, but this is an experience that you really have to learn from, that you can't just give your energy away to anyone. Your sweetness is your richness, and you can't just waste it away on people who aren't grateful of it and who are taking it for granted. Find the people in your soul tribe who are of like mind, who are like you, who get you. Connecting with people who understand you. Don't let your mind tell you what is right or wrong. Really listen to your intuition at this time. If someone is telling you sweet words, it's not a time to pay attention to that. It's about looking and seeing beyond what words are going on. So it's a time of seclusion. It's a time of seeing what's true for you and letting go and healing and releasing people who are just bringing you down in your life right now, and finding those people of like minds who get you. These people who you feel like you've known forever. And even you might be releasing people that you've known forever in this life, that are maybe like parents, maybe best friends from childhood. So it's just, it's a tough time right now, because you feel this this hole in your heart that you've given away to people, and you've just seen them tear your heart to shreds. And that's why it's really time to take a step back and to release and to look within, and to know that your sweetness is your richness, and to allow your heart to be repaired and healed, to learn from these experiences and to move on from them. Don't allow your mind to bring, negative self-talk. That's not going to be helpful to you right now. Really listen to what your intuition is telling you. Don't doubt what your mind might be saying about what your intuition, what you feel, or what other people tell you about what you feel, because you know what you feel. You know what you feel. If you picked the Amethyst, you're someone who's very empathetic, you're very intuitive, you know what's going on around you. You just need to trust yourself. You need to know yourself within and what's true for you, and not what other people are telling you. And just don't allow anyone to manipulate you. It's courage, strength here. Own your own personal empowerment and trusting your own intuition, and not having anyone outside of you tell you what is right or wrong for yourself. So I'm going to read this card for you. I don't know how to say his name. That's why I've been avoiding saying that name, but I'm going to read that. Oh, pronounced Melchizedek. Okay. Melchizedek is a high priest who is mentioned in the Bible's book of Genesis and many other sources too. He is here to assist the earth through the Ascension process, which is basically moving everyone and everything back to a state of love and harmony. He appears with a bright light around him and a long white beard to match his ancient high priest ways, and is said to have his own order of light-filled priests who are able to help spiritual people develop their gifts and qualities. As he works on a high energetic level, we can connect with him through sacred geometry and by focusing on ancient star-shaped symbols. So if you see what he's wearing right here, that might invoke something for you. Sacred geometry, like crystal grids, can be really helpful. We have the flower of life here for you. Just quieting the chaos and maybe looking at some fundamental laws, like beautiful sacred geometry can help. But he's really helping you right now to trust your intuition and to develop your intuition more, and to be able to trust yourself and your inner light more, and to seek more within, and to not give away so much of your heart outside of you, and to fill up your own cup first. See, does it say swan in the background? So some spiritual development for some of you might be really relevant. And we of course have the butterflies, which is all about transformation for you. A hummingbird, which is very joyful and free energy. We have a lot of wings in here, as I said, so a lot of free energy. And trusting your gut instinct. Trusting your gut instincts. We have a rainbow here, connecting the spiritual and the physical together, being empowered in yourself. You have learned so much to this point and are learning more every day. You are recognizing all the great lessons your experiences and challenges have brought to you, and are preparing for a transition or inner ascension where you will move beyond another level of fear and into the inner sanctum of your heart and soul. Become aware of patterns, ancient symbols, and signs being sent to you from the universe. There is a sense that you are now able to focus in a new way and offer greater light to your world. Him and his order are with you now, leading you towards spiritual wisdom. Meditate and connect with their light. So meditation and connecting with your inner light, just taking time in seclusion, letting go of people who are friends who are harming you, and connecting with those friends who really value your sweetness and who really get you, and knowing who those people are for you too. But you're really developing more spiritually, coming into your own trust and your own intuition, instead of allowing your mind to tell you so much of how things should be and how you should think or feel. So you're really releasing a lot of those old thought patterns as well. So can I get some guidance for pile 1 on their path? 6th house energy has to do with your work, health, and daily routine. It also has to do with your it also has to do with like diseases and enemies, like co-workers. So this might have to do with co-workers even. So even if like you have a co-worker speaking down to your process or something, it's about like knowing within, knowing yourself within, and knowing, like, seeing why they're saying that in the first place, and not even really getting involved with it, just letting that go. Like if you have people around you in your work or trying to put you down for your work, or if this has to do with even your health or your body, like how you're taking care of yourself or something, it's like not allowing other people to get to you, but knowing what's right for you within. If you're having issues in work, health, daily routine kind of things, to, you know, take that time in seclusion to figure out what's best for you. Neptune energy is spirituality. It has to do with compassion. It is imagination, illusions sometimes. So to see beyond illusions, to look within, to develop yourself more spiritually. And Libra energy has to do with relationships, has to do with balance and harmony and beauty and aesthetics. So it's about having a balance between giving and receiving, making sure you're not giving to people who are just tearing your heart up and finding more people like this. So yeah, we have the 2 3s right here, 3 of Cups. So making sure that your emotion, the people around you in your immediate environment are people who are supportive of you, and letting go of people who aren't. And so that is what I have for you guys. So thank you for watching, everyone. Please leave me a comment. I'm really grateful. Thank you. Hello, everyone who chose the Cryolite. So this stone is very high vibrational. It has like this energy to it that's really electrifying to me. It's supposed to help awaken like your light body and stuff like that. So messages on your path. Obsidian. As above, so below, holding the polarities. A change of heart is the best and will bring an enlightened result. So this is about seeing all sides of things and all perspectives, and not shrinking your viewpoint down to just one, and really expanding upon your perception. And I feel like looking at what's going on like in nature, and looking at what's going on like in the stars and in astrology, and being able to correlate and connect things of this realm and of other realms together, and seeing like how the light and the dark, how the feminine and masculine, how all those intertwine together as one. So this is about like ancient kind of wisdom and knowledge right now. I mean, this is like universal law, really. This is like universal law. This isn't really ancient. This has been going on forever, but a change of heart. Interesting, a change of heart will bring an enlightened result. So you might be looking at something in a way, and you kind of need to shift your perspective and see another side of the polarity of it. Awakening. Ancient knowledge. I just said ancient knowledge. Memories, connection. So I do feel like this is kind of remembering your roots in a way, like whether this is your roots in a sense of on this earthly realm and your ancestry, or your roots in a sense of like if you're into like starseed type things, or just ancient knowledge, like studying ancient cultures, you know, like Lemuria, or just other kind of, maybe you're into Egypt, and reading like old scriptures and stuff. This can also have to do with like past life memories, past life recalls, and seeing how it's relevant to what's going on for you right now. You might be looking into those kind of things. And maybe speaking with more, like connecting with other realms more, connecting with you know, mediumship, spirit guides. You're awakening right now though. So we have death. So you really are kind of connecting with the unseen realms right now in some way. You're going through some sort of transformation where you're coming from one side and coming out the other. So she came from there, wherever she came from. She went through basically like a portal to do that, and then holding the polarities, you know, a change of heart, going from, you have this side of the heart, and then you, to change your heart, you had to have the one view of heart in the first place to be able to have it change in heart. There had to be another, there had to be a polarity to that. So you're really letting go of a lot of things. You're going through a transformation. You're connecting with the unseen realms. You're connecting with the dead, maybe, like, as I said, mediumship, or connecting with guides, or even animals. Just exploring psychic ability, maybe. Charity. Prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. So this is really like awakening more spiritually right now. This is the Scorpio card, so this does have to do with everything that's like unseen and taboo in some way. So this is connecting with anything like that, like whether you're connecting with ghosts or you're connecting with elementals, fae, like whatever you want to do. It's also knowing like within you, ask and you shall receive prayer, like a change in heart, not getting stuck in your ways and being able to like ask for what you want and use your voice and connect more. Because we have a lot of connection in this. We have a lot of connecting. More connection, guys, more connection. You guys are connecting with other realms. You're connecting with yourself more. You're really awakening to who you truly are and the universe in general. So much, that's so funny. See, this is you and your guides. This is you and your angels. This is you and your people. This is you and your ancestors. This is you and your animal spirit guides. You and all of them. You guys are all connecting. Very exciting, very exciting. The Tower, they're sending you a lot of messages too. Your world has been flipped upside down. You're not going crazy, don't worry. There may be a need to ground if you are feeling like you're going crazy, if this is something that you're not used to. But you have a lot of messages coming in. You're really awakening more, connecting more to your guides, to whatever you like to connect to. Maybe I know a lot of people are into like they have patrons and everything. They have like gods and goddesses. So maybe that's something for you. But claircognizantly, telepathically, you're connecting. You guys are connecting. Jolts of insight. They're from your guides or who you're connecting with. So I'm gonna read you Charity. Faith, hope, and charity are a trinity of archangels who are dedicated to helping us regain our natural traits of kindness, trust, and faith in the highest good. Charity is the twin flame of Archangel Chamuel. She is a great spirit that encourages us to undertake spiritual practices of prayer and meditation. Prayer is the way we speak with the divine, and meditation is the way we open ourselves up to receive the answers we need to hear. Charity is also the angel who kisses the forehead of those who pray in support of others. She absolutely loves to see this kindness because it creates an inspirational healing wave of goodwill to the world. So you're connecting not only with yourself, I feel, but you're connecting with others more. You're connecting with your family more. You're just being more open. You're being more open to connecting with people in general, and you're wishing the best for people too. I feel like if you aren't doing this already, having a practice where you kind of ask and get clear on what you would like to receive, and show gratitude for everything around you and everything that you have, and then have that space of silence where you're not doing anything for you to be able to receive as well, and being open to receiving. You know, you have this Death card, so this is Death creates space for this new. Death creates space for this insight to come in. So if you're not doing that already, I feel like that will be beneficial for you. So you guys are really trying to manifest something in your life right now. You're trying to build something from the ground up. You have a vision in mind. You may be seeing things clairvoyantly too, because I'm feeling that the people who chose this pile are into this kind of stuff. If you're not, you know, basically you're connecting more, but I feel like you do have a vision. Either way, you have a vision and you're trying to build this from the ground up, and this can have to do with plants or nature or animals in some way. This can have to do with energy healing. This can have to do with any sort of psychic phenomena. It doesn't have to. Either way, there's something that you're trying to build from the ground up, and you've been receiving a lot of hints and flashes of insights that are helping you to do this, that are helping you to make progress on what you're trying to grow. So this is really you right now. You've been receiving a lot of messages and you're really going after them right now. You're exploring, you're following the messages, you're following the signs. It's like a game, it's real fun. It might not be fun, but I'm feeling like this is fun. Like this is an exciting time, connecting with everyone, giving and receiving, you know, understanding things more, understanding how things play out more. But you've got a goal in mind, you've got a vision in mind, you've got this fire, you've got this passion, you've got this, you're excited, like you're really wanting to see how this all plays out. Like you're just following the signs and symbols that you're getting. If you're not, you should, because your guides are helping you to manifest what you're trying to create. So, you know, connect with them more. Angel energy healing, so your angels may have been helping you heal for quite a while. Also, though, what you're trying to do can have to do with some sort of energy healing or connecting with your angels in some way. It can have to do more with energy, with vision, with things that you can't see. You know, everything is energy. Everything is energy though, but, you know, some sort of Reiki practice, some sort of light body, you know, like I was saying with the cryolite. Maybe looking into that more if you don't know much about like light body activation and stuff. The rainbow body, you know, cleansing and clearing all your chakra systems, making sure you're clear and aligned and connected to source. So we have rubellite, self-awareness. So this is all you awakening to yourself, you knowing what's going on around you, you knowing yourself, you knowing, just being more connected to the universe, to the world in general for you. And you've been receiving insights and you've been creating off of those insights that you've been receiving, and you're on the right path right now. And everyone just wants you to know that ask and you shall receive. So you're really having a way better understanding of yourself and of the world around you in general. So you got this goal in mind, ask and you shall receive. And keep following those visions, keep following those insights, keep following those ideas. Keep following your heart, keep following that inner flame. So, guidance for pile 2 on their path. Scorpio energy is intimacy, sex, death, rebirth, transformation. It's also those like hidden things. It has to do a lot with like intuition and psychic ability as well. Uranus energy has to do, Uranus is the awakener. So this is really a change up in your life. Like the Tower card is the Mars card, but it's like a sudden change. Like Uranus is sudden change, it's sudden revelations. It's awakening though, it's intuition. So we have a lot of things coming in around your kind of psychic ability, your intuition, or things changing and transforming for you in general. This is the Scorpio card right here. Oh, that is flipped over. It was on 2, which has to do with your worth, your resources, your values, your possessions, but then it did flip over to 11, which has to do with like minds, it has to do with the collective, it has to do with groups of people, it has to do with your gains, like your hopes, your dreams, your ideals. So in some way, you know, you're going through this transformation, you're having sudden insights and realizations, and you're going off of those things. You're connecting more with the collective, with like minds. You're gaining, like you're going after your hopes and dreams and ideals. You're using your resources, you're knowing your worth, you're knowing your value, you're finding more security of yourself. You may be losing a lot of your old values, a lot of your old possessions. But that is all to bring in this vision of yours, to bring in this dream of yours, and to bring you a closer connection. So that is what I have for you guys. Please leave me a comment. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you next time. Hello everyone who chose the blue Barite. So let's see what messages and guidance we have on your path. Citrine. Happiness, joy, and prosperity now awaits you. Well, that's a nice message to hear. That's a really nice message to hear. So in some way, you've been trying to manifest something, you've been focused, you've been honing in on this thing that you're wanting to manifest, and it now awaits you. It now awaits you. Oh, here comes the money. Okay. Here comes the prosperity. Here comes the abundance. Here comes what you've been waiting for. Someone coming in, gonna give you some money. You just gotta believe though, okay, you guys are very focused on something that you're trying to manifest right now. So I see you sharing with others, kind of a give and take, like, oh, I'll do this for you, and you do this for me, type of thing. But all of these cards kind of have to do with law of attraction and manifesting. We have a lot of yellow energy. Yellow is a very happy color too, so yellow is very bright and happy and joyful, and yellow is your solar plexus, so yellow has to do with your power, your will, taking action on things. So I'm going to read you hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So know that you're worth receiving this thing. Know that you already have it. Know that this thing is yours that you're trying to manifest. Don't lower your standards. Okay, let me read you hope. Hope is an angel who is dedicated to promoting the idea that we on earth are loved, cherished, and supported by the kingdom of heaven. She is all about helping us to see the light beyond whatever darkness we are in. Traveling as part of the Holy Trinity, faith, hope, and charity, she helps us recognize that hope isn't about wishing for something good to happen or help to arrive, but trusting that support is already present. Hope is the twin flame of Archangel Gabriel. She has a gentle presence, but she is absolutely glorious. She sings sweet harmonies to us. These songs of waves are waves of love, washing away anything that stands between us and self-love and acceptance. So this is really finding your worth and your value, and just knowing that you're worth this thing. Knowing that you're worth this thing, and knowing like how you play your part, like having positive self-talk to yourself, not comparing yourself toxically to others, but knowing like, okay, this guy, he does this, he's really good at that, and she's really good at that, and he's really good at that, and like I'm really good at this, like I'm really a gift to this world, and I offer all of this to people, and it comes right back to me. People come back to me offering the same thing back to me. So we have Serenity, and the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So we're picking ourselves up after something that happened. So something has occurred that was like, that really sucked. Basically, it was just like, oh no, but now, at this time, you know that you still got these two cups, and you know that these two cups be full of prosperity and abundance in whatever form that is for you. Maybe one cup is your financial abundance, and one cup is your intimacy, like your love abundance, your unconditional and overflowing of love. Maybe these three cups, they weren't things that you needed anymore. That's why they're not there anymore. You know, as they say, that rejection is God's protection. So don't be fixed up on those cups for sure, because you have stuff coming in for you. Those cups have been poured to make some space for all this coming in for you right now. So confident energy, having confidence, being taking initiative, being a boss, being creative, being vital, being powerful, using your sexual energy. As we have like a sacral solar plexus, so being creative, you know, connecting with people. Seeing like the drum here, you might be, something that you do might have to do with like drums or like wands or like the sun in some way. Also, I am hearing like Lyra. That's a constellation if you want to look into Lyra. like felines, cats. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like there was some guy or like some relationship that you were in that's been trying to come at you, and it's just not working anymore, and you had to let that cup spill, and you had to let that cup go because you wanted to focus more on yourself and find your own self-empowerment and do your own thing, be your own boss, knowing that love is yours. Love is yours. It's all yours. Like this guy who would, maybe he would whisper sweet nothings, but they were actually just nothings, you know. This is not for everyone though. This is for some people that you had to let this person go who wasn't authentic. They were, maybe they were too emotional for you, maybe they were insecure in some way and you were trying to help them, and it just ended up draining you and your own peace. But you're trying to manifest. This thing is coming into emergence. Keep working on it. Keep knowing that this is yours. Keep seeing it. Keep seeing it for yourself. Crystal clear intention. Keep seeing what you want. This guy also has a lot to do with like your heart's desire too. Pisces energy. Creative energy. Imaginative energy. Spiritual energy. Following your heart. Taking initiative on your heart. You have to take action too. You can't just know it's yours, because that only gets you so far, okay? That doesn't keep things permanent for you. Just know what you freaking want. Go after what you want. Keep emerging. Keep working on it. Keep visualizing it. Keep seeing it as already yours. Keep feeling it that it's already yours, because it is already yours. So Black Tourmaline, we have shield and retreat. So if you are too busy right now, it's a good time to find this peace and serenity so that you can get very clear on your intention and what you want to manifest. Because if you already don't have this idea in mind of your crystal clear intention, like you are very clear on what you want, then it's a good time right now to really retreat from everyone and everything around you distracting you and these worries and everything, and to get very clear and to really see this thing as yours and know what you want exactly and take action on that thing, and it's yours. Just find that peace and calm to be able to get in that state and to see these cups that you already have. Shift your perspective from these, because these are gone because these were keeping you from all that's awaiting you. That's why they're gone. So to not get fixated on those, find some time for some peace and calm, and get to your intention, get to your manifesting. Okay, so for pile, some guidance for pile 3, please. The South Node energy, this has to do with things of your past, things that you were familiar with. The reason why they have fallen down is because they're done, they're over with, they are dead, they don't have anything to offer you anymore. This might have to do with your beliefs, philosophies, religions, spiritualities. They might have been having a toll on your sense of faith and hope and optimism. But I mean, I see this like, you know, have hope for these things, like believe in these things, have faith in these things that they're going to turn out for you, but let these things of the past go. The Sagittarius energy kind of landing over here by these 2 cups. This is about, Sagittarius is a sign that has a lot of faith, and it's all about your belief systems, it's all about your philosophies, it's all about your own personal truth. So focus on this, let those things of the past go. And for 4th house energy, this is about what your home, like your inner self, what helps you feel emotionally comfortable. It also has to do with like ancestry, your mother or father. The less dominant parent usually is the 4th house, so that could be relevant to some people. But this is going after your own, like your own home, your own inner security, what you want within. that helps you to feel emotionally fulfilled. So, you know, taking that time by yourself to know what you want exactly, to get clear. So, angels are gathering round in celebration that you are finally willing to see how loving and lovable you are. Hope is here with her legion of love angels, guiding you to see that you deserve loving relationships, loving experiences, and loving acceptance from the world around you. It seems that you are really moving beyond the limitations that you once had in this department. But know that whenever you do question your worth, you can call on hope to shine her golden light upon you. Your angels want you to know that they love and cherish you, and they're grateful for you giving yourself the same support. So with this, we have knowing your own worth here. This has to do with moving beyond these limitations, these things of the past that were limiting you, and believing in yourself now, believing in the love in yourself. And really, you know, like it says, happiness, joy, and prosperity awaits you. Like, just get in on that, because it's awaiting you. It's already there for you. Once you hop on that, you know, hop on that like a cat, like a pounce, you know. And yeah, so I hope this was helpful to you guys. Thank you for watching. Please comment on my video.